Everyone's favorite time of year is here. Yep, it's Christmas in July at Blockers Furniture in Ocala. Old St. Nick just stopped by Blockers for its mid-year drop-off of savings, including sectionals starting as low as $19 per month. Save up to $700 on select queen bed with dresser and mirror sets. Mattresses starting at just $3.99 and more. Plus a free Christmas tree with purchase of $6.99 or more while supplies last. It's Christmas in July at Blockers Furniture, 2402 Southwest College Road, Ocala. BlockersFurniture.com. See Blockers for complete offer details.
This hour of Ocala Talks is brought to you in part by Blockers Furniture. Go see all their specials at blockersfurniture.com.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks on a Friday. Next Saturday, July 23rd. It's a very important day for me, but it's my wedding anniversary. But if you're not celebrating my wedding anniversary with my wife and I, then I encourage you to join the City of Ocala Public Works Department as they host an Evergreen Cemetery Volunteer Cleanup Day, 8 a.m. to noon next Saturday, July 23rd. Volunteers will meet at the historic Evergreen Cemetery. It is located on the 300 block of Northwest 8th Street. Volunteers will assist with cleaning headstones, raking leaves, picking up fallen tree limbs, cleaning up the debris. City of Ocala encourages volunteers to support the restoration and beautification of the historical Evergreen Cemetery. If you want more information how you can help, contact Tom Casey. He is at the City of Ocala Public Works Department, 352-351-6723. Again, there's going to be the City of Ocala Public Works Department will host an Evergreen Cemetery Volunteer Cleanup Day next Saturday, July 23rd, 8 a.m. to noon. Call Tom Casey at the City of Ocala Public Works Department if you want any more information. 352-351-6723. That cemetery is located just west of North Magnolia on 8th, or just east of Jerry's Gun and Pond on 8th, right there, just off Pine or 441. I've walked around that cemetery. There's some tombstones that are very, very dated in that cemetery. There's a lot of Ocala history in that cemetery. So cleaning it up and helping the city maintain it, that's not a bad call. So I encourage you, next Saturday, July 23rd, 8 a.m. to noon, the historic Evergreen Cemetery will be hosting, with the Department of Ocala Public Works, will be hosting a volunteer cleanup day, 352-351-6723, if you want to help out with more information. There's a scam out there. Somebody sent me this email that they got as a scam going around. They got it sent to them. They said that a lot of their friends have gotten it. This is a scam towards the elderly, or towards anybody, I guess, but yet this was an elderly lady who sent it to me. And it says, I'm going to read the whole thing to you so you know just how tricky and smart they're getting. This comes from the Office for Victims of Crime, 810 7th Street, Northwest Washington, D.C., United States. And when you look up 810 7th Street, Northwest Washington, D.C., sure enough, it's the Victims of Crime is there. Attention, victim. I am Christina Rose, the Director of Office for Victims of Crime at the U.S. Department of Justice, where I oversee programs and services that support victims and survivors. QVC headquarters, But anyway, she tells about a scam. She goes, the message is to inform you that due to the scam you have incurred in the past, the government has chosen you to be compensated, and that is why you're being contacted. Now, they're reaching out to people who have already been scammed. They go through looking for public records, Find out court something. And look at that. And then they go, we got your email through our database file on scam victim file and records, and we must say it's your luck that you are now contacted. You're so lucky, we must confess that the government has agreed and listed you to be compensated for your loss in the hands of scammers using so many different illegal offices in perpetrating their crimes. You'll be compensated through this office once you cooperate and correspond nicely with us and be informed your awarded fund to be released to you 500,000 United States dollars as you cooperate with us. You can also get in contact with us at the alternative operational email address of ours, officeforvictimsofcrime@gmail.com. And then here comes the scam, folks. You know, this federal office has reached out to you. They've said that the director is a former QVC employee. Now they've been appointed by this administration, I don't say what is administration, to run this office, and they want to inform you that you're owed money because you've been scammed before. Here's what you have to do to get your money. We must have you reconfirm your identity as you fill out the below form properly to avoid wrong release of your awarded fund, as I direct you to my assistant for further clarifications in leading to the success of this transaction. And then here's what they want. Your name in full, address, country, next of kin, occupation, reachable phone number, age, sex, and political party. OVC Director, Office of Victims of Crime, Christina Rose. They don't want you to give any money. They don't want you to give any of your banking information, but they want your name, address, country, next of kin, occupation, reachable phone number, age, sex, and your political affiliation. Here's why, folks. Here's where the scam takes the meat of the scam. Your name in full, because they need that to open up a credit card account or credit accounts in your name. Address. They need that so then they can do a change of address and put it in a post office box or something so you don't know where this is coming. Country. Same reason. Next of kin, because that's usually a security question. Occupation, you have to have that. Then they'll come up with phony documents and phony what you make so they can get credit cards in your name. Reachable phone number. They need that as well, you know, so they can clone a phone or take your phone number from you. There's all kind of ways to hack in so that they can then use that as information. They need your age so it matches with what is looked up on your credit record. They need your sex so that matches with what's on your credit record. I don't know what the political affiliation is except just fluff to make it look more legitimate, I guess. But all this is just so they can get the information needed to open up accounts in your name. And a lot of people will look at it and go, well, they're not asking me for money or anything. They're not saying, you know, you've been awarded this $500,000 for the past scams that you know, it's a settlement from the government and, you know, but you got to go buy some gift cards so we can process it to get your money to. None of that. They don't want any of that. They just want your name, address, next of kin, occupation, phone number, sex, age, and political affiliation so that they can then start the process of cutting you a check for $500,000. And they're preying on former people who were scammed. Their thought process is, well, they've been fooled once, we'll fool them again. They don't want any money from you. They don't ask for money. They don't tell you you'll be arrested. None of the normal tricks and everything. They say just fill out this questionnaire with all this information so we can start the process of cutting you a check. Then you do it, you send it in, you never hear from them again, and then lo and behold, your credit rating's 400 or 300, and you go, what for? And you find out you got $150,000, $200,000 in unsecured credit debt that you know nothing about. The scam is real, folks. The lady who sent it to me said that she has gotten it. She lists 11 of her friends in 3 different states who have also received this email. Usually the subject line is, hello, dear, hello, victim, hi, victim. That's the subject line. And it's from the Office for Victims of Crime, sunloancompany@gmail.com. And you reply to Office of Victims of Crime at gmail.com. The Office for Victims of Crime, 810 7th Street, Northwest Washington, D.C. Attention scam victim. They want you to think that they are there to help you, when in essence they're there just to steal your information so they then can open credit accounts in your name without your knowledge. And I mean, it goes into the whole thing. She's Christina Rose. She worked for the Department of Justice where she oversaw programs. Now she's been appointed to the position by this administration. She was sworn in on July 12th of last year. She oversees nearly $9 billion in grant funding to provide vital compensation and assistance to people impacted by crime. They also invest in new and innovative approaches to improving the criminal justice and community response to crime victimization. They raise awareness of crime victim rights all over the world. This is what the letter says. So it looks, to the gullible, very, very official and above board. They're not going to compensate you because you got scammed. The government's not going to do it. But that's the new scam that at least 12 people in Marion County have received these emails since July 3rd of this year. So just know that they're not asking for money. They're not asking for you to send them your credit card information. They're not saying that you're going to get arrested if you don't answer the email like a lot of the scams do. This one says, we're here to help you. We're the federal government. We're here to help you because of your prior time that you were scammed or times you were scammed. We're going to compensate you and give you money back for what you went through with those scams. And all you have to do is reconfirm your identity. Your full name, your address, next of kin, occupation, reachable phone number, age, sex, and political affiliation. All of that is a complete grab of your information so they can then open false credit accounts in your name. So please be aware of that, folks. It's a scam that is going around. At least 12 people that I know of in Marion County have gotten this email, and who knows how many countless others because they throw out blanket emails like this all the time. We'll take a break. We'll come back. More on the other side. You're listening to Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Right now, during the warm days of summer, that's the best time to plant a tree. And the place to find the best selection of trees has to be Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala, where every day you buy one tree at Bob Wine's everyday low price, and you get another one just like it for half price. Now think of it, a large size 4 to 6 foot tree for just $39.99. You get another one for just $20. Now for less than $60 total, you've got 2 large-sized trees of your choice. Come on out this week and check the deals all over this 5.5-acre garden. Summer annuals, pick up a flat of 18 for just $19.99. Citrus bushes as low as $24.99. Citrus trees just $69.99. Don't miss their fabulous new section of yard and garden decor. Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street in Ocala, daily till 4, Saturdays till 3, keeping Ocala green and growing for 70 years.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America. Started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference. On the first and third Wednesday mornings each month at 9:05 a.m., Robert Colin with On Top of the World will be our guest as we learn all about the exciting lifestyle and new home choices available at Ocala's premier adult active community, On Top of the World. From time to time, Robert will bring guests, and you're sure to enjoy our little chats. After all, you deserve the world, and we bring it to you.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
Yep, we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
If you're living with chronic joint pain in your knees, hips, lower back, and shoulders, I've got exciting news for you.
Emmett Smith, all-time rushing leader and Hall of Famer.
Now you can get relief from pain without harmful medications and surgery. Call my guys at QC Kinetics. QC Kinetics specializes in biologic therapies that can repair and restore damaged tissue. I'm talking about natural pain treatments now available, not just for pro athletes, but to people like you.
At QC Kinetics, we're seeing patients every day who suffer from chronic joint pain but who desperately wanted to avoid surgery. We're treating joint pain with biologic therapies, regenerative solutions with long-lasting results.
Listen, it's all about getting your life back. Playing touch football with kids, walking upstairs pain-free, getting back on a job, and patients at QC Kinetics are raving about the results.
QC Kinetics. Call to learn more about restorative treatments that can get you back in the game.
Call QC Kinetics, 352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550. 352-400-4550.